Hey guys, today we're going to be discussing the teaser for Season 2 of the Cuphead Show and finding any details you may have missed while we go through and break everything down. The trailer starts with the boys and Mrs. Chalice talking about how they escaped from the slammer. We then cut to the boys running through what seems to be a haunted mansion. I initially thought that we had seen this shot before, but I couldn't find it, so correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems to be a new shot. We then see the devil raging in a shot from Season 1 Episode 8, Sweater Off Dead, followed by another scene from the same episode. This of course takes place during the scenes where Mugman has just knitted Cuphead his new invisible sweater that makes him immune to the devil's powers. Here we see that Ribby and Croaks will be making their return, possibly for revenge on the boys for ruining their club, but here it just looks like they're just having a fun time. Cut to Cuphead and Mugman preparing to sneak off to a picture show, which is just really adorable. I don't believe this one is from Season 1, but correct me if I'm wrong. Here we have another shot from Season 1, but this time from Episode 3, Ribby and Croaks, of the boys trying to sneak into the boat. We then see a shot of Pork Rinds in Season 1 Episode 4, Handle with Care, followed by a shot of King Dice from Season 1 Episode 5, Roll the Dice. Hopefully both of these characters make a return this season. I would love to see some more from King Dice, and any screen time that Pork Rinds get is going to be good. Next we see a new face in Captain Binybeard, threatening the boys on his ship. I'm super excited to see how the boys get themselves into this mess. I can't even imagine how they're going to get out of it since they're literally in the ocean. Next up, we see the boys smacking each other, but if you look closely, you'll notice Werner Werman is actually hopping back and forth between their heads. This could be a reference to the first phase of his fight, where he continually switches which side of the screen he's on. We then get another shot from Season 1 Episode 7, Root Pact, as the boys stumble onto the party taking place at their home. Next, we have a shot of the boys hanging out with Mrs. Chalice. It seems like she may be joining the team this season. Here we have an interesting shot with Cuphead saying, "Here goes nothing," as if he's about to perform or something similar. This is further backed up by all the props behind him, I think, and this leads me to believe that Sally's Dayplay may be making her debut this season, but they're just keeping it a secret for now. We then have another shot from Episode 4, Handle with Care, and then we see Cuphead in Sugarland eating what appears to be a giant jawbreaker, similar to the one we fight during Bernice von Bonbon's first stage. Next we have a runaway train, possibly the Phantom Express before it got all ghosted up, barreling towards the boys and Mrs. Chalice, reaffirming that she will be playing a much larger role this season. We get another shot from Season 1 finale of Mrs. Chalice catching the boys spying on her. This is followed by a shot of Mugman with a firework attached to him going flying. Looking forward to seeing what crazy situations they got themselves into this time, and how Cuphead convinced him to go through with this plan of theirs. They don't appear to be far from home though. It seems as if they're just in their backyard, as you can see the fence just behind them. This is followed by yet another shot of all three of our cups as they come home with a trophy from some sort of competition. Cut to Cuphead in a haystack with a different outfit on than usual. I'm excited for this one. I don't think we ever saw them in anything other than their normal clothes. I guess we technically saw him wear the invisible sweater, but it was invisible. This is then followed by them getting shut out by a shopkeeper who they have clearly pissed off at this point. Next we see another shot from Season 1 Episode 6, Ghosts Ain't Real, of Cuphead convincing Mugman they're gonna be okay staying in the graveyard overnight since ghosts aren't real. Of course, if you've seen the episode, ghosts are indeed real. We see Elder Kettle freaking out, definitely over something the boys have done. This could be a shot from Season 1, but I couldn't find it when I was checking, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that one's new. Next we see some quick shots including the boys walking down the road with dynamite, Cuphead telling the veggies to beat it in Episode 7, Root Pact, Mrs. Chalice warning the boys about the police coming in the Season 1 finale, and then them getting tossed into the Stony Lonesome. Next we have a super exciting shot that appears to be a new opening, possibly changed for the episodes where the boys are in the Crowbar Hotel. It shows the boys running from what seems to be guard dogs. Next we see Elder Kettle saying goodbye to the boys, but I believe this is from Season 1 Episode 11, Dirt Nap, when he was actually spying on the boys since he thought they were actively plotting his murder. This next shot kind of reaffirms this with the boys' pet worm appearing as he leaves the boys to explore the world at the end of that episode. Next we have my favorite shot in the trailer, which is simply Cuphead and Mugman playing the piano and dancing together. It's just a good shot. They look adorable. I love it. Cut to Bull Boy from Handle with Care being blown up on a giant firework. I'm pretty sure this is new, but don't take my word for it. I didn't see this, but I might have just missed it. Here we have another hint that Sally Stageplay may be making her debut, as we see Mrs. Chalice using her ghost powers to scare someone while holding masks typically used in theater. A surprising shot is the next one of the Cyclops from the Run and Gun, Rugged Ridge, throwing the boys out of the Hooba Dooba, most likely helping them escape. We then end a shot of Baroness von Bonbon in Sugarland confirming her debut this season. This entire trailer is filled with tons of cool shots and hints as to what we have to look forward to next season, and I'm honestly super excited. Season 2 is set to release August 19th of this year, and when the new season drops, I will definitely be reviewing it. If there's anything I missed, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on what you think of Season 2 so far, and if you think it's going to be just as good as Season 1, better, worse. Thank you to everyone who made it this far, and special thanks to my one and only patron, Carrot Thief. Have a wonderful day, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!